How's it going, guys? MrHulthen here, and today I just had a realization. So you may know that for the past year or so, I've been covering a lot of different theories for the next Mass Effect game, which most of us refer to as Mass Effect 4 or 5 for now. And just like anything related to Mass Effect, a lot of my videos have been focused on Commander Shepard and whether we'll see him or her return for any future adventures. And of course, this is because the question pops up a lot, and not just on my channel, but on many different places across the internet, such as Reddit. Fans really want to know if we're to be reunited with our beloved Commander Shepard again. And in one of my recent videos called Why Fans Want Shepard to Return in Mass Effect 4, I broke down several of the main reasons why this is such a huge topic. And to be honest, the possibility of it actually happening is pretty huge. And I think I may have found the most likely way that could explain how Shepard survived the ending of Mass Effect 3 and into the timeline of Mass Effect 4/5. What do I mean by the timeline though? Well, let me refresh your memory. So in the next Mass Effect teaser trailer, we're seeing a lot of imagery that basically hints us towards that the Reapers were in fact destroyed, which would canonize the red ending of Mass Effect 3, also referred to as the Destroy ending. While we're being shown Liara walking on the ice planet, we get one short close-up of her face. And as me and others have pointed out before, Liara's got wrinkles. And as far as I know, she never had those before. Now, Asari age very slowly and can live for thousands of years, so since she has wrinkles in the trailer, we can basically assume right off the bat that she's aged quite a bit, probably several hundreds of years. This, as I've said before, kind of throws a wrench into the whole idea of Shepard being alive in the next game. Because even if Shepard would have survived the explosion of the Crucible and the subsequent fall to Earth, like we see in the Perfect Destroy end credit scene, Shepard would quite obviously not grow several hundreds of years old because, well, Shepard is a human. Now, in a video that I made a while ago, I talked about the possibility of Shepard being in a frozen state somewhere on the icy planet that Liara is walking on, because of a theory that I had found on the internet that explored this idea. While this theory gave me some pretty cool Captain America vibes, it just didn't make too much sense in a fictional universe like Mass Effect, because simply Shepard doesn't have the superhuman regeneration that Captain America has. But I'm here today to tell you that the frozen Shepard theory is making even more sense than ever, but with a few corrections to the theory itself. So as we know from Michael Gamble, the director for the next game, the trailer is packed with actual meaningful hints of where the next adventure might be going. One example is the beginning shots of the trailer, as we seemingly pan over from the Andromeda galaxy to the Milky Way galaxy, suggesting that we're returning back home for the next story. There are of course several other callbacks and hints that we both see and hear, but the biggest enigma of the entire trailer is this icy planet that Liara lands on and walks on. What planet is this? Why is Liara walking around on dead Reaper corpses in the snow? And why is she picking up an N7 insignia? It probably means that she's looking for Shepard, right? Hold up. Not so fast. Is there perhaps a chance that we're taking this trailer a little too literally? Because in the earlier bits of the trailer, we've seen a lot of symbolism that points us in a certain direction. So why would the snowy ice planet with Liara, the dead Reapers, and the N7 insignia be any different? So if the entire section with the ice planet is trying to symbolize something and not be literal, what the hell would that be? Well, the Reapers are a dead giveaway. They're destroyed, pointing even more towards the Destroy ending being canonized. Liara's old, also a dead giveaway. But the N7 insignia. Now here's what I believe. I believe that Liara picking up the broken off N7 insignia means that someone, probably Shepard, is taken out of a frozen state. And that squad that she looks over to, the middle person right there might even be Shepard. She's holding the insignia and looks over to a person that the insignia probably belongs to, with the warmth of a nearby star covering the landscape. Okay, I'm getting a little bit ahead of myself here, but is there anything else we could add to this theory to give it some more oomph, you know? Well, yes, there is. Okay, so remember in Mass Effect 2 how we helped Liara in tracking down the infamous Shadow Broker, defeating him and then letting Liara take over his operations, turning her into the most powerful individual in the entire galaxy. Yeah. Perhaps you also remembered, if you played Mass Effect Andromeda that is, that Liara was in contact with the writer's father.
Hello, Alec. This is Liara Tassoni, and the year is 2186. I don't know if you'll even receive this message, but we corresponded years ago. I remember you spoke about a plan to settle Andromeda. I don't know if your arcs made it out of the Milky Way, but the worst has happened here. I'm with Commander Shepard and a brave crew. We're trying to build a weapon to turn the tide, but I fear that the civilization you remember, the people of the Milky Way as you knew them, could be gone forever.
She was very much aware of the Andromeda Initiative, and she probably had access to the entire Initiative database. And as we see in Mass Effect Andromeda, the people of the Milky Way managed to survive the journey to another galaxy that took over 600 years, because of cryosleep. Which means that the soon-to-be citizens of Andromeda were completely frozen in time and didn't age at all while sleeping in their pods. We also know that Ryder's mom made it to Andromeda. However, as she was on the brink of death, she was never awakened from her cryostasis, because if they did wake her up, she would soon die. So Liara, being the Shadow Broker, would have had access to the cryostasis technology if she didn't have it already. Which means that if we can assume, like the trailer is pointing us towards, that the Perfect Destroy ending is canon, then Liara could have proceeded with freezing Shepard's heavily damaged body, which would explain why Shepard could show up several hundreds of years into the future. This honestly just makes too much sense when you start thinking about it, no matter when exactly the game will be taking place, because the in-universe lore would support it, and there would be a good reason for it. Not only would the events of Andromeda be confirmed to have taken place, but Shepard would get another shot at seeing what the galaxy could look like after the Reapers are gone. And I just want to say that this is not my own theory, as I've seen it pop up several times in the comment section. So thank you to all of you who have suggested it so far. It's a pretty damn good theory, if I may say so myself. But I want to hear what you guys think. Does this sound like a plausible idea? Could Shepard have been put into cryostasis? Let me know in the comments below. And as always, have a great day guys. MrHulthen signing out.